everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. I am part of the 2019 Sparklers Instagram team for Spiegelmom Scraps. So this is my first layout. I'm so excited. Okay, so I've kind of had this idea in the back of my mind for a while that I've been wanting to do with the sequins, and this was just the perfect layout. So first, I am going to make a Christmas tree out of this My Mind's Eye vellum with gold words on it. Now, I thought I was cutting a triangle, and it is a triangle. It just is crooked. So the fact that it is crooked means that, well, it has to go crooked on the page for me. So then it's not quite as obvious. So now I am just punching some holes to string through, and I'm just using 3 strands of white embroidery floss. And what I did was go on the full inch on one side and on the 1/2 inch on the other side. So now I'm going to take these 3 amazing packages of sequins. The first one is Country Christmas, which, sorry, that's the one that has the glare. And then Oh Christmas Tree and Hexa-a-love. And so I am just randomly taking some of the sequins from each of them and stringing them on. Now, I don't make you watch the whole thing, but I do let you kind of see there's a few strands that I do, and then I'll show you when I'm all done. It really didn't take very long. It actually went really quickly. So I put a few on and I kind of spread them out and then decide if I need to add more. So you can kind of see how that's looking. So here my whole tree is done. And I also took some of the just plain red sequins that were in the Country Christmas and kind of sprinkled them on for some, I guess you would call them maybe like ornaments. And I do a December daily, so I don't scrapbook a ton of Christmas pictures, but I do a few so that it doesn't look like all of a sudden December came and we did nothing, and then you have to go find another book. So I tend to make a few 12 by 12 layouts. So this photo didn't make it in my December daily. This is Christmas morning, and this is before the entire mess. So, and I got a little Kodak mini printer, and that is the size that it comes out. So it almost fits perfectly in that frame, but not quite. So I will end up backing it with a piece of pattern paper. So to top off the tree, it needs a star, right? Like there's a star on the top of my tree in the picture. So of course it needs a star. So these wood veneer stars are just perfect. They're called Rustic Stars, and they are also from Spiegelmom Scraps. And there's like 3 or 4 sizes, and you get a ton of wood veneer stars. It is such a good deal. And I love them. So not only did the top of the tree get a star, but both sides of the bottom paper got stars too. Then I had these Woodsy Icons, and I think I need some more just to look at because they're so cute, especially that little deer down there on the bottom. Now, there was no deer under my tree. I mean, but when I look back at this page, at least there's a cute little deer there. So I used 2 items from that. I used the deer and the Christmas tree. And then I'm just going to add a few little embellishments. I thought about decorating the tree, but the tree to me is perfect the way it is. So I add a doily behind my photo. I had that chipboard piece that says ho ho ho, and another chipboard bow, and the chipboard holly, I guess you would call. So here is the paper that I am going to back my photo, and it's just kind of that plaid, and that is from the 6x6 Fa La La collection. So if you are doing the Redefine Your Stash Facebook group this month, our focus is 6x6 paper. So another little way to use up some 6x6 pad, or it's a perfect way to use a scrap too. So as far as the base of the tree, I didn't want to do like a trunk or a tree skirt. So I have these presents, and they are chipboard pieces as well. And they are going to be the perfect tree bottom, especially because my photo is a picture of our tree with the presents. So I just can't even tell you how much I love how this page turned out, and I am so excited to be on this design team. So I am just going to glue everything down, and I use the Scotch Tacky quick dry Scotch Tacky glue that I just buy at Joann's, and I put it in this fine line bottle, and I lost a star. That's what I'm looking for. I picked it up, popped right out of my hand, and I didn't know where it went, so I just grabbed another one. I'm sure I'll find it later. So I put it in this fine line bottle, and I buy my fine line bottle from Hobby Lobby. And I've bought a friend one, and they work good. I noticed that I am starting to get a little hard on it. And so it's kind of bending a little bit, but so far it hasn't broken, and everything is staying perfect. So, there is maybe that missing star. So I'm just trying to decide, does the little star go on the frame? Does the big star go on the frame? So many choices in scrapbooking. It's amazing that I get anything done sometimes. So there's really not a title per se for this particular layout. That frame, that chipboard I got from Tuesday Morning, and it was a little bowed. So I'm just putting my stapler on it to kind of put it down a little bit. So I'm going to use this chipboard piece that says A Merry Little Christmas, December 25th as my title. I'm just going to stick that right up there in the top right-hand corner. And that is going to be it. So I hope that you enjoyed this process, because I loved it. It seems a little simple for me. There's not a ton of embellishing, so I did turn the camera off for a minute and stare at it, make sure it didn't need anything else, and I don't think it needs a thing. I even text Amber, does it need anything? So we are good. So here are a couple of close-ups of the stringed lights, the beautiful wood veneer, and then the whole layout again. And then I do get a coupon code, so run over to the shop. I'll leave a link down below, and use Crystal15 to get 15% off of your order. So remember to wear your crown. Bye!